Hi, I'm Una Haslinger and I am just going to start a little video blog about my pregnancy. I'm 5 weeks pregnant today with my first pregnancy at the grand old age of 41. I've always wanted to be a mother. I feel like I've always felt like my purpose on this earth is to be a mother and to raise a child and give a child everything that they deserve is what I'm here to do. And I'm really, really lucky that I have a wonderful husband to go through this with. I'm more excited than anything that this baby is Toby's baby as well. So yeah, I found out last Thursday evening was when the inklings happened. So today's now Friday the 3rd of November, and last Thursday was like, why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? So I was getting really, really sore boobs for like 3 weeks, I think, and I was actually going to contact the doctor about why my boobs were so sore, especially my left one. And honestly, the last couple of weeks I feel like my nipples have been going through a cheese grater. They're agonizing a lot of the time, so sensitive. And my period should have come last Tuesday if it was a 25-day cycle that I have become accustomed to. It was kind of 23 to 25 days in the last year, kind of more often 25 days. You know, I was looking back at the last few months and there was a 28-dayer, so I was thinking maybe this could be a 28-dayer because I'm feeling a little less stressed, I think. But no period by Thursday. I was starting to feel all gargly in my stomach. I had the smelliest farts. They seem to have reduced, and like a bit loose going to the toilet. And again, that's reduced a little bit. So Thursday evening, I just was like, I have to go and get pregnancy tests to do on Friday morning. And yeah, so I got the tests and couldn't resist doing one on Thursday evening. And the test came up with a really, really faint line. And I went mad on Google looking to see what the crack was with this faint line, and it said, you're pregnant. So I thought, right, resist doing another test until the morning because that's when the HCG is at its highest in the morning. So did my next test on Friday morning and had a little bit of a less faint line. And then ordered, I was like flying back to Liverpool and ordered the triple check clear blue to do on Saturday morning, and yay, here it is. I'm the crazy person with all the pregnancy tests and darker blue line, and got the digital 2 to 3 weeks pregnant is what this said. So then I did my research to see you know, at what stage of pregnancy am I at? What do I need to do now? So it was Saturday morning, and over the next couple of days I was looking into how many weeks pregnant I was. And in the meantime, I told a couple that I couldn't do their wedding. They were going to book me. They were at the stage of paying the deposit and getting it all sorted for their wedding in August. And I was like, I can't possibly have a 2-week-old baby and go down to like probably a 3-4 hour drive. We were planning having a little weekend away in this place, and they were a gorgeous couple that I was really excited to officiate the wedding of, and in the most wonderful location. But I just thought 2 weeks old, that's just crazy. You know, if we manage to go full term, and you know, normally your first pregnancy goes over, probably be 2 weeks old. But as it happens, you know, this due date is the 5th of July. So baby would be a month old if all goes full term. Please God it does. So anyway, that opportunity's gone, but that is the way it is. I am a new wedding celebrant, and I just, the more I'm getting these opportunities, the better, but I have to do what's right for me and this little baby in my belly. So yes, I had then I started researching what stage I was actually at. So you have to add another couple of weeks on, and you go back from the date of your first period, or your last period, which was 29th of September. So I am actually due on the 5th of July. I have gone a bit information overloady, as I do, bought the books, nobody tells me or tells you what to expect when you're expecting, and your pregnancy week by week. And I also have a really good pregnancy app through Philips and a baby bottle brand. Trying to remember the name of that, beginning with A. But yeah, according to that, my embryo is 2 millimeters long, and on day 36, which will be hopefully tomorrow, a heartbeat will start to form. There's currently 2 heart chambers, and spinal cord has formed, and a very, very thin layer of skin. So it's exciting. Now, I'm told that last week the baby was the size of a poppy seed, which is that, but that's not 2 millimeters, or even 1.5 millimeters, which is what it was last week. So yeah, and I found out as well that progesterone is to blame for the digestive system's relaxation, which is causing the flatulence, etc. And also I've got really, really smelly wee, which apparently is because of an increase in HCG. And that's why it's really important to do your pregnancy tests in the morning, because your HCG hormone is showing as higher. I felt really hungover a couple of days last week. There was one day that if I hadn't white toast and butter there and then, I would have been sick, or I convinced myself I would have been. But white toast and butter is quite addictive for me, so I had to have another couple of slices. I am currently eating for 6. Shouldn't even be eating for 2 at this stage, or at any stage, I believe. And I have been going crazy on raspberry ruffles and sweets, partly to get it all out of the house, but I wish I could just resist. Normally I'm not that bad with sweets. Normally I can resist a little bit better, but I've been quite bad. So yeah, I have also been listening to a really good podcast by Jessie Ware. I think it's called Is It Normal? And that was just lovely to kind of get my head around what to expect in the first few weeks. I like to have different mediums of information coming at me. I like videos and pictures and reading books and listening to information. But I need to be mindful that I don't overload myself, because I can get quite stressed, and I want to be really, really careful and mindful that I am looking after this pregnancy to give myself the best opportunity to go all the way. We feel like this is a bit of a miracle that we've got pregnant. We were due to have a consultation with the infertility clinic next week, and I'm still going to go ahead with it because I'm dying to know what the results are of that. Of all of the tests that we had, because it was a few months ago. And I just feel so delighted that we were able to conceive naturally. It's a real relief, and I feel very, very privileged because I know so many people who have undergone fertility treatment, which is a very, very painful process, and can work, and sometimes it just doesn't work. And then there's also the chance of miscarriage, which is still very, very real. And I probably know more people who have suffered a miscarriage than not. But I just need to do what I can to look after myself and keep well, so that hopefully this baby will go to full term. I need to be really mindful of weight gain. As I say, I'm eating for 6 people, and I really dream of being a strong, fit, healthy mummy. I am currently doing as much in terms of like getting weight bearing exercises to support the pelvic floor and my core, so as early as I can get them in, the better, to support a healthy pregnancy and to be well in myself. So yeah, that's me. I am 5 weeks pregnant today. Just checking to see if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I was going to say that I've been taking supplements, Impril supplements, which are very expensive. A friend of mine was recommended them by her consultant. Prior to that, I was on Proceive. I'm back on Proceive trimester 1. But I was also following Mindy Peltz's fertility protocol in Fast Like a Girl. So I don't know what's enabled this pregnancy, but I'm feeling very, very relieved, very, very grateful. It's very hard to keep this news to myself at the minute. Obviously, Toby and I have had a lot of processing of this wonderful information in the last week. We're really excited, and I definitely am having baby brain. It's not even just an excuse. I did tell one of my sisters last week because she was asking about the consultation, and I can't be coy, I can't lie to save my life. So I ended up telling her. She squealed the house down. She's promised she won't say anything to anybody. And then we also have been invited to a 40th birthday party of one of Toby's friends in July next year, about a week or two after the baby is due. So Toby's had to tell him in order to know how to deal with responding to messages about that. And then I had to tell the couple that who are about to book me to say I'll have hopefully a new baby, and I don't want to mess up their wedding by not being in the best frame of mind. So I want to be at my very best when I'm officiating ceremonies. I think I probably would be okay by 4 to 6 weeks, but you just don't know. You just have to do the right thing, and it's their decision. And hopefully we will manage 12 weeks of not telling anybody else. So that's another 7 weeks, and hopefully all scans will go okay. I have registered with the midwives, and they've said it'll be 8 to 10 weeks before I hear from them and have a scan. But yeah, I'm really excited, and just hope that it all works out for the best.